Hello, my friend. This is John Clement coming to you again with another financial freedom fact and trying to help you to learn how to use your finances that you currently have to be the best that you can be and to get to the position in life that you want to. My name's John Clement, aka The Boss, your friendly neighborhood business consultant and coach, trying to show you some great actionable tips and usable techniques to help you get along to starting your own business, taking control of your life. So today we're going to talk about financial freedom fact number 2, the silent income killer. So now what is the silent income killer? It is inflation. And it is one of the 4 basic things that's really keeping you from hitting the 2 goals that we discussed in a previous video. So that silent income killer is inflation. We all have to deal with it. Now, what exactly is inflation? Inflation means basically the value of your dollar is going down. Today, tomorrow, it keeps going down. Down, down, down. You can buy less stuff with the same amount of money. Now, you all remember when you can go to some of these countries whose currency has just hit the toilet, where some of these people are bringing these wheelbarrows of cash just to buy a loaf of bread. Just imagine that, bringing a wheelbarrow. Let's say you have to bring $1,000 to buy a loaf of bread. But as inflation keeps going up and your dollar value keeps going down, this is what it's going to come to. So once again, it means your dollar is dropping, and this happens every day, whether you know it or not, because of how our systems are set up. The businesses are run basically under free enterprise, which means they have the right to increase prices as they want to. They don't have to call you and say, hey, John, I think I want to increase my price of my gas 2%. Would that be okay with you? No, these folks do this because businesses are about making money and increasing profit. And as inflation hits the owners of these businesses, they understand that they have to keep increasing also, but they don't have to worry about prices of inflation, the percentages inflation. They do it how they would like to happen. So these businesses that we frequent every day, that we have to deal with every day, they can go up on their prices anytime they want. If you send your kids to the daycare, they just might even send you a memo and say, hey, we're going to be increasing the price of daycare from $50 to $60 this year. So, I mean, they don't even have to do that, send you a memo. They usually just put it on the door. So when you walk in, they just let you know, notice. That's what it says. Notice, hey, we're going to be increasing prices. So if you have an issue with that, you're going to have to go somewhere else. Now, do we do that? Most times, no, because we understand that businesses want to make money and everything is going to go up, but your dollar value doesn't. Let's just use an example of a loaf of bread. So let's just say today, bread, 1 loaf of bread is $3. Now we know bread ain't no doggone $3. I know the bread I buy ain't $3 unless it just crumbles as soon as you open up the doggone pack. But let's say the oil company wants to make more money. So they're going to talk, they're going to have their big boardroom meeting, and they're not going to even call you. They're not going to say, hey, what do you think? They're going to have a meeting and they're going to say, look, we're going to increase today 5%. And make more money for our shareholders and for the investors and for all the people who are getting paid with no direction, no decision, no talking to you at all. So now how does that trickle down to you? So since they increase 5% more, it costs that farmer who's harvesting that wheat 5% or even more to operate their machines because it runs on gas. So now the farmer has to pay more money to get the raw materials to make your bread. Now, once they've fixed all that, and I'm going to skip a couple steps, but the next step is the trucks. The farmers have to, once everything is made, these companies now have to ship this bread to the stores for you to buy. And now the gas is going to cost those trucks 5% or more to drive. And who is going to eat that cost? Literally eating the bread, huh? Who's going to eat that extra percentage? You will as a consumer, because you have no control over the cost of the goods that you purchase. The business owners do. So now you have to pay $3.15 or probably $3.25 for that same loaf of bread over decisions that you had no control over. Now, did you get a 5% raise to help you with that bread? No, your job usually gives you a raise maybe once a year, makes most times 2 or 3 years you get a review, right? That's just most jobs. So inflation continues to go up at a minimum of about 4% every year. Is your job matching that? Now, once again, inflation means those business owners control how much things cost. You have zero control. All you have to do, they're telling you, just pull your money out your pocket or stop buying my stuff. That's it. That's the only decision you have to make. Now, can somebody stop you from getting a salary increase? Can you just walk into the office and say, hey, boss, bread just went up like 25 cents. Can I get a 25 cents an hour raise? Hell to the no. You can't do that. It's their business. You work for them. They will tell you when you get a raise. They will tell you how much you are worth. You have zero control except for the decision to buy the bread or don't buy the bread. That's it. You can go to another store, try to find something cheaper, but you have zero control over inflation. A perfect example of inflation is the gas pump, where you actually can see it. I remember when gas was in 84 cents a gallon. Now, I know I'm dating myself, but some people remember when it was cheaper than that. Remember how that pump used to roll and you see the gallons coming by fast and the dollars would be going slow? You'd be like at, gallons would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your dollars would be like 1, 2. Now, boy, that gas, it goes the exact opposite. That dollars are moving like 1, 2, 3, 4, and the gallons are going 1, 2, and you're just sitting up there going, please let me stop at like $10 so I can get 3 whole gallons. Because now gas is just astronomically crazy. And they did a study, the actual gas and oil companies, they did a study on Americans, and they found out that the average American will pay up to $6 per gallon before they really complain. They studied this, so that's why they can manipulate gas prices whenever they want. It ain't because oil is going, there's some shortage. It's because they want to make more money, and they know that you will pay, we will pay. So now they can manipulate those things. And it's not just inflation. All companies can do this. So how can you fight people and companies and the government and the whole system that's designed to continue increasing prices without increasing your salary? You have to take control of your income. When the prices go up, you got to be able to adjust up. Inflation happens daily, but you don't get those daily raises. So how, John, I know you're saying, how, John, do I take control of my income? One of the best ways is to become a business owner. Our whole country, the majority of the world, all countries are businesses. All states are businesses. All cities are businesses. And yet you continue to work a job. How about take advantage of the tax breaks and the income possibilities that this whole country was built off of? Because the tax system, inflation, this whole country is built for business owners. Business owners are the people who this country was designed for. The workers help the business owners. Now, everybody cannot go out and spend $2 million to get a McDonald's, or $500,000 to get a Papa John's, or even a good $100,000 to get your own office, get your inventory, start hiring a staff. Everybody can't do that. But what you can do and take advantage of in the United States is having a home business. Now, I was in Germany for a while. In order to have an LLC in Germany, you had to have an account that had 250,000 euros in it to cover in case you messed up something. In the States, it costs less, I think like $150 to get an LLC. And you now have a business that you can use to write off taxes in your home use. So now if you guys really want to know how to get started in your own home business without spending $10,000, $1,000, not even 500 bucks. I need you to text me the keyword inflation so I can show you how to beat this silent killer. Send me a text to 405-345-1273. Send the keyword inflation, and I will send you some information that can get you started to beating this silent killer so you can take advantage of all what the United States have given to us. You can also connect with me on Facebook. So if you want to chat, I'm right there. So this has been the boss, John Clement, and I hope you got some information on this number 2 financial freedom fact. And if you didn't see video number 1, make sure you go back and look at that one. And number 3 will be coming. And hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so that you can get all of the future videos. Y'all have an awesome day, and I wish you much success in life.